All right, so this is my 2006 Jeep Commander with the 3.7 liter V6. A lot of people have been asking me to explain what's going on with my intake here. This is really only like this is the only cold air intake you can really get for this, and that's because it is a Snorkel. It is a airflow snorkel kit that goes to the factory air box, and you have to use the factory air box in order to get the snorkel to work. That's how it's set up. That's how it's designed. But I used it's not a K&N pipe. I wouldn't pay that much for that. It's a $50 Commander 3.7 pipe that I found on eBay. It came with a filter and all that kind of stuff. And but yeah, so I just got that, and I hooked it up to the throttle body, and it originally extends down to about here. So what I did is I just cut it off, and then I took this piece right here is where that usually goes. And so I just brought it over here so that it could squeeze the pipe and hook it on. So the only real downside about this is that to get the actual air filter out, which is a K&N filter, which is why I got the stickers, you have to unloosen one of those clamps there and then lift it so that the whole arm swings up, and then you put the filter in and then replace it and all that. But that's not too bad of a, it's not too bad of a task. I'm always carrying tools with me. So, but yeah, that is a true cold air intake for a 3.7 Jeep Commander or Jeep Cherokee or whatever. Currently changing out the starter on it because it decided to take a crap while being parked. It's been parked here and it went out. I just replaced it a year ago, but it went out. I'm waiting on the transmission for this to come in, and it'll be here Friday is when it's out for delivery. And I don't know, I live in an apartment complex, so I've got some tight space to work with, and I got to figure out how to get a freight truck to drop the transmission back here. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Maybe I'll record a little bit. It's gonna be my first time changing transmission, so might be a little tough. But yeah, purpose of this video, I just kind of wanted to show the intake because people had asked me about it after seeing it in pictures. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the engine breathes better, but I've still got problems out of this engine. I've had it rebuilt like twice, and cylinder 1 continues to leak coolant into the cylinder head, causing a misfire. Now, what I did is I read and I saw that they had to use shims for this one because this head is new, this one is the old one, and they machined it and they had to use a shim in it. And what I've read is that you have to keep tightening down that head until that shim is completely seated. And so that's what I'm hoping for. Once I get this all fired up and going again, that that misfire will go away. So I did tighten down the head. If I need to, I'm gonna replace the head. I don't want to because I've put a lot of money into it already, but she's a good looking truck, and yeah. So stay tuned for all that.